Hey everybody. Get a little drink of water here. Today is Monday. Oh shit. Forgot the date. I think it's the 8th. Monday, 8th day of October 2023. And this is my training log. Oh. I have my phone. Can I?
Okay, one second. Can't forget about that, huh?
No, of course not. Thank
Got everything?
you. Yep.
Alrighty. See you in a bit.
Okay. Alright, hey everybody. Take two. Take two. Alright, so today is Monday, 8th day of October 2023, and this is my training log, day 300 and I don't know, 40 something. Of year 2 of Operation Great Reset. Build Back Better. Wheelchair Roadwork. You will own nothing, and you will be happy. I am your happiness guide, Charles Lamson, and getting some nice cool fall temps out here. It's supposed to be a high of 68 today. So, it's a beautiful day. It's back in the 60s right now. It's right at about 60 degrees right now. And it's the first day I've been out doing the road work since last Thursday. I did a lot of weight training though. So I mean, I didn't do a lot of weight training, but I just did a fair amount of weight training, like every other day. But trained pretty heavy yesterday. But so I had a pretty good weekend. Phew. So it's pretty good for a warm-up lap. Okay, so you could probably tell I have using the new camera now, and the new microphone. I hope it works. We'll see. I'm giving it the test run right now. So hopefully, I mean, from what I've played around with it a little bit, and I could tell that the camera itself seems to be more HD. So like a high def HD. It definitely looks a lot better than the old camera. As far as the microphone, I don't know. I don't know if that's any better than the old one or not. I didn't really test it out, so this is going to be the test right here. I'm hoping everything will be going splendidly. Shoulders are feeling a little sore today. I don't know what that's from exactly, but I might have to go up. I've been decreasing the amount of creatine lately. I'm thinking maybe that I might have to go back up to 5 scoops a day. I started taking less because I'm taking this really good protein powder now. I thought maybe since I'm taking that, I could get away with taking less of the creatine. But now I'm thinking maybe that's not such a great idea. Whew. I mean, they're not real bad, but it does seem like they're a little bit more sore. But like I said, I was hitting the weights pretty heavily over the weekend, and yesterday I went pretty heavy with the weight, so could just be that too. Dang it, I keep forgetting to wear my cardinal hat out here. I'm gonna have to get it. Or my neighbor Rose will be mad at me. Ah! But this weather is about, I was gonna say perfect for training. I mean, it's nice and cool. It's in the 60s, but still, I have a hoodie on. Whew. And long track pants. Whew. Hope this camera angle's okay. Phew. So this is the warm-up lap. I'm hoping maybe sometime this week, I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to achieve that goal of just being able to zip right up this hill with no rest. Maybe that might be today after I get a little bit of a warm-up. Uh-oh. Okay. It's getting a call, but it looked like I think that was a sales guy. Whew. I recognize that number. It's from one of the supplement. It's from one of the supplement companies I do business with. Hey, Kev. Feel pretty good. Do I?
You know you played music in your lifetime?
Do I now?
You were in a band or something at one time?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
How do you know about that?
Your mom was telling me that thing. Somebody told me.
Oh, yeah.
It might have been Laura.
Yeah.
I played drums all my life, man. Did you know that?
Yeah, we were talking about that the
Yeah.
other day.
I had no idea you did music.
Yeah.
Keyboards?
No, I play harmonica and vocals, and I used to I used to write a lot of songs. Yeah, that was because most of the stuff I was in bands. Most of like we didn't do a lot of covers, so just the bands I was in, we mostly would just write our own stuff, you know.
I've
But
been in so many bands in my life.
yeah,
I quit. I sold my drums and they're gone. I gave it up.
yeah, well, yeah, you get to a certain age and it's
Shit, man. I've been playing since I was 14.
yeah,
So
yeah. I
long.
did. I played a lot in my teens. Yeah, that's when we first started.
It was
Just
Laura telling me that, we were talking about music. And she said, Chuck plays a little music now and then. I don't know if your mom mentioned it to me or not. I think it was Laura.
yeah,
Your mom was telling me about that thing she had coming back from that big truck.
oh yeah,
Yeah. She's lucky she didn't get hurt.
oh yeah. She was real lucky. I mean, in the car, you know.
The truck drivers, man, they just, when they go, they go. They don't care about other people.
Yep.
Most of them don't anyway. I don't know. I never had no bad experience with them. But they lose tires off the back of them. I guess she said the guy lost a tire or half of a tire or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I know. She really lucked out.
Oh yeah, she got.
And she's got to start. I mean, she's got to start thinking about that now. I mean, she's a really good driver, but still, when stuff like that happens and you're almost 80 years old, you got to think. You know, she's really lucky that she ran into a good person.
She's not 80, is she?
And do what?
She's not 80, is she?
She's gonna be 79 this month.
She can look it.
Yeah, she's always took really good care of herself.
I
so.
know she's losing weight, a little weight in her face, I noticed.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
believe she's 79. I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I know. She always took, like I said, took pretty good care of herself. So
I like your mom. She's a cool woman. I had no idea she's that old. I got eye surgery coming up November. Yeah, November 1st.
right,
You're gonna do this one. I'm done.
it's gonna be awesome.
No more glasses, no more nothing.
Dang.
I'm kind of eager to get it done and see what happens after that. I'm seeing good out of this eye. The one they did,
Yep.
I can see real good out of that eye.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
This left eye is cloudy. So
I guess that was making driving kind of scary, huh?
a little bit.
Yeah.
I try not to drive a whole lot.
Yeah.
If I have to go, I can't just not go buy groceries. And
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna do the other one.
You're gonna be on the scat bus with us sooner or later.
Probably.
Yeah.
It could be. I've been
Yeah.
on a scat bus before, man.
Yeah. It's good service, man.
Yeah,
Especially-
I enjoyed the scat bus experience.
Yeah.
I might have to do it again. Who
Yeah.
knows?
It was kind of fun too. Like before the COVID stuff hit, it was always kind of a little social activity. You know, you get on there.
They were always polite to me. I didn't have a problem with them.
Yeah.
I sold a cup of coffee one day and the guy got a little upset with me.
Uh,
You're not supposed to take any drinks and stuff on there. And
oh, okay. I
And I
didn't.
did. He said, I told you not to do that. And I
Oh.
smoked it. I said, I'm sorry, man. I didn't realize what I did.
You just I'm old. I get confused.
Yeah, I did that. You know, there's not supposed to be no mail running today at all.
Oh.
It's Columbus Day.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's a holiday day.
Yeah, I didn't even. Oh, there he is, right there.
I guess he's just delivering packages or something.
Yeah.
Because the mail's not supposed to be running today. Have a good one, Chuck.
See ya.
Yeah, it's Columbus Day.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Talk to you later. I think there's a lot up earlier.
All right, so trying to make it down here to this. Yeah, so I made a new record. Last time I was out, I was able to make it down past the handicap parking spot on this side of the parking lot, which was a new record for me. I don't know but that car wasn't there, so I don't know if I'm gonna try and do it today, just because you got to be careful on that hill. As you can tell, on this hill, it can get pretty scary if you lose control going down there. So I don't want that to happen. I don't need that nightmare in my life. But yeah, this is just really beautiful autumn weather right now. Whew. Yeah, I'm feeling a little pooped today. I don't know why. I mean, still, way stronger than I was. Even just a couple weeks ago. Just some days I get out here and I'm just all filled with piss and vinegar on the very first lap. I guess it's a little bit later in the day than usual. So, and woke up super early today. So, but hope this new camera works out good. I think maybe I'll take a look at it real quick when I get in the breezeway. Woo! I can't tell if that camera's working or not. I just can't tell. Man. Oh well. I guess it's working. I don't know. It's got a red light going. Usually when there's a red light, that means it's recording. So, like I said, my first time out with this camera. So, hopefully everything is working hunky-dory. Get a drink of this concoction. Got a little creatine, protein concoction there. Go. Whew. Keep it moving. Second lap. Hill brakes on. Alright. Yeah, so just trying to build some muscle mass here. Hoping this new protein powder I'm using will help me do that. It's just a little bit tougher to do that when you're in your 50s. Stuff is supposed to be pretty top shelf. It's a beef isolate. It's made out of beef. I've got to do more research about the science behind it, but it's supposed to be pretty good. But yeah, I feel like I lost a little bit of an edge that I had last week, but that's okay. Whew. Alright. That is okay. But yeah, that's funny though. In St. Louis or the greater St. Louis area, it seems like everybody is in a band or was in a band at some point. It's a very music oriented place. have some more really good top of the line supplements on the way though too. One of them is a peptide, but it's supposed to be really good, and I think it's called GF9 or something like that. It's not IGF-1, but it's... Hey! Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. So, we pray the rosary at the nursing home. And like the people, the staff would be really loud. And we've had to ask over and over the lady that we work with for the activities to tell them. And I want to say in my heart that I went to stand right by kind of where they were and yelled the rosary kind of so that the people could hear it, the old people. But I realized I was like praying the rosary in anger. So they say Mama Julia said, if you don't pray, would you rather have one beautiful fresh rose or a bouquet of dead flowers?
Yeah.
Okay, so one rosary prayed with your heart is better than... So then I thought about it. Not only did I not give her a rose or dead roses, I feel like I offered her like steaming, stinky feces.
Yeah.
It's like, but I want to say it wasn't out of anger. And then I apologized and I said I was really probably a half-truth doing it for the people so they could hear. And I said I wasn't trying to be rude. They go, oh, you're good. We didn't even pay attention or notice.
Oh, okay.
But I know my heart, and I think I was angry. And you know what? I never did that before because we just dealt with it, and then we learned to tell them because it's happened a lot. But this time I did something different, and I realized why. I've been watching the news, and I'm really angry at Hamas. And that bitterness is in my heart, and I have to be careful what I watch.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I know, but anyway, cool. But anyway, the devil will use anything. Even if it's like, oh, out of love, I love, my son's grandma's Jewish, his best friend's Jewish. I love Israel. So I do it out of love and concern, but you see, they show these awful videos.
Yeah.
And then I feel hate. Like, when they said, oh, they're going in there and it's like, yeah, kill them all. I don't care. Like, that's wrong because, this is the truth. The Palestinians are victims of Hamas because they deliberately put their headquarters in, like, daycares and the schools. And they use their own people as human shields. I have to remember that. And I know Palestinian people, and they're not bad. But... when this one guy remember I was talking about ask a Israeli, ask a Palestinian? There are so many Israelis that said, yeah, I think we should have a two-state. Hardly any of the Palestinians want that. They want Jews wiped off the face of the earth, and it's true, even the ones not in Hamas. And it's like, do people realize that Palestinians don't even want a two-state, and people are like, Israel, the invaders. No. Israel wants you to leave them alone. They will give you that. It's them. They don't want it. They want all of Israel, and they want Jews dead. Most of them. Not all of them. But I've seen it firsthand when he would ask random people on the street, and they would quote things that they made up that some imam said, or twist in the Quran to say that it's their duty to wipe Jews off the face of the earth. Now, why don't they show that on the media? Now people are waking up. There's no denying. All those people that are trying to be sympathetic, they see what it is. And if they want to be sympathetic to Palestinians, I am too.
Yeah.
But don't... But
that's what I'm saying too. I think a lot of those people might have been like victims of their own good intentions too. I think because from what I heard, that was kind of a more liberal area too. Like a lot of those people were like
it was a rave.
They were like newer settlers. A lot of them were even
no, that's not what it was. They were kids from the cities, from Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
But they, like Burning Man, how
Yeah,
it's a part,
yeah,
it was a rave. They were
yeah.
not religious. They had tattoos. The girls were wearing bikini tops. They weren't
No.
settled. The other town was, but Tel Aviv is not a settlement. The most of
Oh,
the damage,
okay, I
it
got
was
you.
all in Israel.
Oh, okay.
This wasn't, I think the desert where they had the rave, I don't know, that might have been, it was right across from Gaza, which part of Israel is, not just settlements.
That's what I was. That's more I was. I wasn't talking about the rave. I was talking like that.
Oh.
Those settlements that
But
they
you
hit.
know,
Where
they went there, but most of the killed,
Right.
the 250 of the 700 killed, were those raves.
Yeah.
And my kids go to those, and they showed a dead body covered except for his feet,
Ugh.
and he had a tattoo. And I said, that looks just like my son's tennis shoes with a tattoo. And then that girl they took off, that could have been my niece Lindsay. She's a DJ, and she goes to all those music festivals.
Yeah.
And they were liberal. They don't believe in God. That was a holy day. They're doing ecstasy. They're smoking weed.
Yeah.
I mean, the girls had tattoos, and they were half naked, And of course, a lot of the religious Jews are gonna think that was God's wrath because
Yeah.
they were partying and
Yeah.
but
Yep.
they're kids. Israel is very liberal.
Yeah.
Weed has been legal there for a long time. A lot of them support Palestine, like the
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
and they're
That's the whole the irony of it all.
It
It's-
is.
Yeah.
You know what they used to do? Because homosexuals in Palestine would be killed. They had this underground ring, the gay community in Tel Aviv, where they smuggled in Palestinians who were gay to keep them to live there and took them in. Now, that's love. Your own people will kill you for being gay.
Yeah.
But the Israelis, not only that, they probably married them. And that's love, man. I mean, they don't look at you like something weird. And it's like, why don't people talk about that? But the news is going to change. All the liberal news media is showing the videos because they didn't even know how evil this is. This stuff, I'm traumatized. I saw this video. I can't even repeat what I saw. And now they blur it out, but I saw it when it first came out. They showed it live stream, and I can't unsee it. I couldn't sleep that whole night. The night after I guess that was Saturday night.
Yeah.
I could not sleep. And the next day, the image kept popping in my brain over and over. That's how bad it was.
Wow.
It was one of the girls at that rave that was kidnapped. And this was a little bit after. It wasn't the one they showed being kidnapped.
Yeah.
And you could tell that they did bad things to her.
I know. I think I know what you're talking about. She had blood stains on her pants or whatever. Yeah. So.
And why do you think there's blood
Yeah.
in the private area?
No, right. That was.
And it's blood. It's not just like.
No, I saw
They're
it.
rubbing it in. It's
I know. I saw it. And I don't. And you know me. I hate.
Jews.
Well, I hate TV. So
I thought you were
I
gonna
don't
say,
I don't even
hate
watch that stuff.
Jews, but
No.
even this.
No.
I know you don't.
No, I was. I was just going. I was just watching stuff on the internet, and that just popped up, like that video. Wasn't even really trying to
See,
watch.
there's two sides of
It's
it.
like
some,
it's like.
some Israelis
Yeah.
want to see it to show
But-
how brutal Hamas
Yeah.
is, but out of respect for her parents and brothers and sisters, and also because it's horrifying, like what they're
Yeah.
blurring it out. But some people aren't,
Yeah.
and like even the Israeli
No, I saw it. Yeah,
guy,
it was like,
the Israeli guy at the UN showed it. But did you know they took a grandma and made her? She was a hostage and took pictures of her holding an AK-47, and they showed them wheeling off a Holocaust survivor in a wheelchair. And they do
wow.
that on purpose. And
Yeah.
here's the thing: they say this is worse than the Holocaust because this is on their own land. Number one. Number two, we have social media now to mentally harass and torture the families. And they didn't have all that. They had, news didn't travel like that. And the brutality of this, a lot of the Nazis hid it because they didn't want they're good-hearted citizens to know
Yeah.
how bad they were.
Right.
Except for they did brainwash them a lot.
Yeah.
But they're saying in some ways it's worse than the Holocaust because, and they're also calling it their 9/11 because per ratio, like if you put the population of Israel versus the victims,
Yeah.
it's more than our 9/11.
Yeah.
And also, Israel, nobody in Israel, even the Arab Israelis, I think, is their family. Jews are different. They take care of each other. And if you're Jewish in America, you still can fight in their military. And I
Yeah.
bet people from the United States will. But you know, they killed Americans and there's American
Yeah.
hostages.
Yep. That's what I heard.
I have no sympathy for Hamas and I'm trying to remember. But here's the thing. I say, okay, Palestinians, why don't you stand up against Hamas? But you know what? They can't. They will be tortured and killed too.
Yeah.
So people are like, why don't they rise up against them? Because they're the ones causing their people to be killed. Israel does not want to hurt anyone. They just want to be left alone. They will give you your own state. I mean, they just want to be, some of the settlers want all of it, but they're like a small population and they have no
Yeah.
power. They're not in the government. And it's like, there's some really bad settlers too, but they're like throwing rocks, you know, they're just like kids,
Yeah.
you know, that are kind of warped like the Hamas kid. But they brainwash the Palestinians, so in some ways, you know, in their schools they teach them at a young age that Jews are the devil and they need to be wiped out. So it's like, even if they're not in Hamas now, you know, so
Yeah.
it's, I think a lot of Palestinians that are not in Hamas are gonna die, and also I think some of the hostages might die because they're in those underground tunnels and they
Yeah.
have to blow those out. See, Hamas stays in those tunnels. Do they bring their regular people in those
Yeah.
bomb shelter tunnels? No.
Yeah. They
But
might.
it's upsetting me, and I have to have moderation, or I'm going to go to Najee with a hard heart, and you can't receive blessings with a hard heart.
No.
And
Yeah.
so I need to, I'm like, okay, God, and St. Paul, because he says, watch whatever's beautiful, whatever's just, whatever's right. So I'm going to look for like the videos that are about people that are doing good things.
There you go.
And people positive, because
You need to watch more cat videos.
no, I mean about the war,
I know.
because
Oh,
I
about the
want to
war,
know what's
okay.
going on. But you can hear people that are standing up for justice, like the people in our government and the people at the UN that talk about supporting Israel, or people who are stepping in and doing good things. Like this one dad, he saw his 2 kids and wife, and they showed the video, posted it, coming in their home and stealing them, taking them hostage, and one was a baby. And he made a video for Hamas to see. He goes, and he wasn't angry, he was so timid, and he goes, please let them go, you can take me instead. And like things like that, because that's heroic. You know, they're probably torturing those people.
Well, hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta work
Look,
out.
well, not only that, but yeah, my workers in there, and I.
Post this video of me so people know the truth.
Okay, I will.
Because I'm standing
I
up
was-
for the Palestinian
I was planning
people.
on it, but no, I was planning on it. But no, I don't mean to be ignorant. But no, I just want to make sure that I don't want to keep her late. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, is she in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's,
we'll
no,
talk
that's-
later though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Love you.
Bye. All right. So hey, I usually steer away from politics on this particular series of videos I've been doing. Even though, well, I guess that's not really true. I mean, well, I don't know. you wouldn't be able to tell, judging by the name of the video. But usually when I'm talking, though, in the video, I'm usually just talking about working out. But so anyway, there you go. Political commentary about the war by my good friend Laura Ramos. Whew! Alright, let me see how much time I used up there. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't going to be talking about any of that in this video, but one more lap, maybe. I think. Okay. Whew. Oh. Okay. I'll let it out. And I just want to state, for the record, I do not hate the Jews. I don't know where that came from. But that is utterly not true, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why she said that. So, Laura, she's a trip. Alright, here we go. Yeah, but on Mondays she goes up to the old folks home and prays the rosary with the old folks. And so I guess she was a little grouchy today. Watched too much TV. Alright, so looks like I ended up getting 3 laps in today. Whew. Shoot. Whew.
idea where building 1400 is?
No, I sure don't. I mean, it's got to be down that way. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I did a lot of gabbing. Well, I didn't do a lot of gabbing. Talked with the neighbor. Today was about 50-50. 50% social action, social interaction with neighbors, and 50% training. So, both things are good. Good for you. Good for the health. So, all in all, it was a constructive training session. Alright. So anyway, ladies and gents. Time for us to part ways. Till our paths cross again. Happy trails, everybody.